anything else?
Dad made Troy and Connie get out of the kitchen.
Okay. Dad made Troy and Connie get out of the kitchen. All right. How about anything else?
Let me think. Dad sang songs for 2 whole hours.
Very good. Dad sang songs for 2
Whole hours.
hours. That's a good. I'm glad that you remembered that detail. Exactly how many hours that he sang. That was very, very good. You
Yes,
were
very
using your
important.
brain. Yes. Okay. Can you think of something else?
Dad yelled at Connie to come into the kitchen.
Okay. Then, after he told them to get out, he told them
To come back
to
in.
come back in. Okay? Dad yelled for Connie
to come back in the kitchen.
come back in kitchen.
He didn't put the.
In the kitchen. Thank you. All right. Is there anything else?
Connie asked Dad where he kept the vegetable oil.
That is very true. Let me ask you this, though. When he yelled for Connie to come back into the kitchen, what did she see?
She saw blue bubbles coming out of the pot.
Exactly. Do you think that would be an important part?
Yes, very important.
A very important part? Okay. Then let me write that. So Connie saw blue bubbles from the pot. All right. And then what was that? What was the other one that you had just said before?
Oh, Dad. Connie asked Dad where the vegetable oil was.
Okay. So then,
I mean, just the oil. I'm sorry.
Connie asked Dad where he kept the cooking oil. Okay. Now, can you think of anything else that was in the beginning? Or are we kind of getting to the end now?
We're beginning to come to the end.
Okay, so now maybe we should start on our end column. So I'm going to switch markers, and we're going to use a blue one for the end, okay? Now, can you tell me what happened, what kind of happened next after Connie asked Dad where he kept the cooking oil?
Dad used the dishwashing. Wait, I think it was dishwashing. Yes, dishwashing liquid
Okay.
instead of the cooking oil.
Okay, so when they looked, Dad used the dishwashing soap instead
of the cooking oil.
of the cooking marker is just about to go out, but I think it's dark enough just so we can see. Right.
Everyone laughed.
You're right. Everybody was laughing after that. Once they realized what Dad had did, they all began to laugh. And what happened next? Is there anything else?
Troy and Connie went back home on the bus.
Troy and Connie went back home on the bus. All right. Can you think of anything else?
They all had fun. They were thinking they weren't going to have fun because, it was raining, but they all did have fun.
Yes, they all ended up having a lot of fun. Even though it rained, huh? And they had a fishing trip planned. They all had a lot of fun. Okay, so now we have our beginning, middle, and end. So let's put this all together. Okay? If you had never heard this story before, and I said, Aspen, let me tell you about this story. Okay? And you only had a couple minutes. Okay? Could I tell you this? Okay, in the story, Aspen, Troy and Connie went to Dad's to go fishing. It started to rain. So they went to the mall to get stuff for Dad's pasta. Once back at the house, Dad put on his pink apron and white cook hat. Dad cut up the vegetables, and he made Troy and Connie get out of the kitchen. Dad sang songs for 2 hours. Then, Dad yelled for Connie to come back in the kitchen. Connie saw blue bubbles coming from the pot. So, Connie asked Dad where he kept the cooking oil. Dad ended up using dishwashing soap instead of the cooking oil. And everyone laughed. Then Troy and Connie had to go back home on the bus. But they all had fun. Do you think that you could get a good idea about that story? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's all we wrote down, and that's all we had to read.
I could think of in my mind what the whole story was, but out of these summaries.
Yes, could you make a picture in your brain.
I was picture reading.
You were picturing. That's wonderful, and that's exactly what I wanted you to do. Very good. All right, Aspen. Well, thank you. Thank you for being such a good student today.
Thank you for letting me come.
You're very welcome.